back! Back with more Dragon Warrior. Basically everything I have read up until this point has recommended me not to be in here, but I have no way of getting out. No way of knowing how to get out, because every map I have seen up until this point has been very wrong and not to scale. Basically, they don't recommend coming back here until we get past Cole, the town of Cole. But the money's good, and the experience will help. Like especially on the second floor. Sorry, nearly deafening everybody with the great music. Oi, pardon me. I need to remember to start, to not drink soda. Not to drink pop. On the way, wait here, there it is. 350 gold. Even if we lose half the gold, we still made profit. And we have 2 casts of heal, or 3 casts of fireball. Yeah, the way the maps I've seen are drawn are a little awkward. No one uses the screenshots, is what I'm saying. They're all just little tiny squares and being very vague with their directions. I know there are stairs down, which is what we technically need to take in order to probably end up dying. We also have the sleep spell, which is actually very handy. And mainly because they recommend grinding. Literally, the next thing after we get to the town of Cole is a recommended grinding session to get to level 11. And this is where we can see the earliness of... Why is there a giant door in here? I don't recall there being a door. Why is there a door? There shouldn't be a door in there. That's weird. That's very weird. Sorry. I'm just a little confused. Regardless, we need to try and find our way out of here, even though I have no idea where I'm going. No idea. More pillars. I remember seeing the tops of pillars. Apparently spookies are still a thing. Ah, stairs down. Okay, here's where I think things are gonna get dangerous. Very dangerous. This is why they recommend level 11 is this section in particular. Yeah. The Drakimas. For some reason they recommend being on level 11 for the Drakimas. Well, a halfway decent experience. Yeah, I don't remember the dungeons in Dragon Warrior 2 being anywhere near as bad. Much better designed, is what I'm trying to say. Much better, they're so much better designed. Level 8. 6, 3, 4, 1, 3, and some more money. We currently have over 1,000. We could die and we would still make some degree of profit. I don't recall if there's... Okay, we're inside there. Okay, there's literally nothing in here. That would have just been a minor shortcut. If we can, I'd like to get the loot and get out of here, but I'm not sure that's a viable strategy at this point. How can we, okay, we can two-shot the Droll. So far, so far. I mean, we're still almost dead. There's no way around it. We're almost dead. We have no health, no way of restoring health. Because I wasted my last MP on the Droll back there. Is there an item? If I can, I'd like to get that item while I'm here. A torch. Not the greatest item in the game. And we died. $436. Anyway, we got to keep half our money, which means we still have close to 600 gold. Which is, yeah, could be worse. Could be much worse. There are spells that will make exploring dungeons easier. The big one is one called Radiance. We do not have access to Radiance. Anyway, coal. A place where we're technically supposed to go to grind. Actually, with our current MP status, if we bought some herbs, we could probably successfully traverse that place pretty well. A coal is over this bridge over here-ish. The bridge over here. The bridge to the east. I thought it was that direction. Yeah, I thought the town was over this direction. Yeah, it's a completely optional cave, and you don't actually have to go there. In fact, a lot of things are rather optional in this game. But there are things you definitely want. I believe coal is to the north, beyond these mountains. For one thing, why the enemies are... probably why the reason the enemies are so iconic in this game versus, say, Final Fantasy. This was something I've been boiling around in my head a little. Is that there are no returning characters in Dragon Warrior. Basically, all your heroes... they're one-offs. They're all one-offs. No one really cares. No one really knows what to do. I thought I had the world map open at some point. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this is a... okay, so despite this being... it's actually over this bridge is where coal is. Right? Yes, coal is this direction. The lack of a map in particular is one of the biggest gripes I have with this game. This is the town of Cole, where I've been trying to get to for a while now. Welcome to Cole. Oh dear. Chase his dreams to find keys. This place is a very odd place. Now, the things you can buy here that you really want. The steel armor. You kinda want the steel. It's just, look at that difference. It is 6 and 14. So this is the other recommended point of grinding. Mainly because it's a substantial boost. Rimdular. Ah yes, a powder puff massage. The other major reference they always make. Ah yes, the seeds. Every Dragon Quest has the powder puff massage, which is a giant euphemism for certain acts done by members of the female persuasion. And it is rather... I don't know what to say. It is... kind of... buy some more herbs, and I think we'll head back to that cave. We really don't have a reason. You know, you saw we could handle ourselves fairly well from there. It is... the powder puff massage is like the only other reference between games of the series. You know, whereas Final Fantasy has everything Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior really doesn't have anything to speak of. I mean, it's a successful franchise, no doubt. Rimdular that sells keys. Yeah. And the big thing is, it's like, I mean, there's no nice way to describe what they are referencing when they talk about the powder puff massage. There just isn't any nice way to put it. Of course, it just takes me here. Why would it take me anywhere else? Why would it take me somewhere useful? So let's hurry down there. Okay, here we are. Fully prepared. Yeah, there's no nice way to put it. And so I will move on from the powder puff massage and its implications, because they always subvert them. They're never straightforward, and even when they are, it's like, it was slimes! Which it has its own unfortunate connotations. Actually, one thing you've probably noticed, as opposed to Final Fantasy, there are no status ailments in this one. They bring them, they do come about, but not in this particular game. They do not officially exist, which is all right. Okay, how do we... There's 3? These maps are not very handy. So we will instead just get rid of all but the world map. And stumble our way around again! Actually, we will be able to find our way eventually. Okay, Scorpion basically can't harm us. Our defense is too strong for the Scorpion. Good. We will eventually find our way. We have to. We are, after all, Loto's descendant. The one, the only. We're pretty sure the one, the only. No one's exactly sure. That's a dead end. Enders. And remember, these are all for the experience. And we did have a long way to go. Okay, I remember these pillars. I think I remember those pillars. Okay, those pillars are those pillars. And those pillars are the ones I want. I'm building a mental map. So those ones are to left and down. From there, from the entrance. Those are the ones I want. Okay, so how do I go? This is... entrance has to be one of the... No. That just loops me back around. This is gonna take me the direction we want to go. Might as well grind in the fun-ish way of stumbling around the dark, trying to figure out where you're going. 700, so we still don't have a profit. No. Not there. Not there. I'm afraid I'm actually getting lost. And I've actually run out of places to properly go. Yeah, because there's those pillars again. Dang pillars. Dang pillars. Okay. Since I've determined that no, that's that way. So... where'd I go from there? Where did I go from? Well, there's the stairs down. A stairs down. Which stairs down is this? The Kima's. Is this a useful stairs down? This is not the useful stairs down. This is the very unhelpful stairs down. Very unhelpful stairs down. I remember these stairs, they were not very good. But we're gradually, actually rather rapidly running out of MP. Went south, didn't I? Went south from that lake. And that led me up and around. That's the door. Oh, that's the door. I'm just building a mental map. Yeah, that has to be the door. Which, sadly, we don't have the keys to open. Once again, we're running out of MP, and that's not good. Yep, there's the door. Which means the door, the stairs down, have to be... Yep, up and a... There's the pillars. Okay, I've got a map. It's amazing how intricately designed this maze was. Not only for being on the, you know, NES, it's like very intricate. And it loops back on itself very subtly. You know, if you were trying to map this out, you'd have to be very careful about how you did it. Drakemas are a little dangerous. But we can skip all of those. Because we know there's nothing in those. Okay, Drakemas. I think that's why most of the drakes in Draken Warrior past this point don't heal. It's because they're just a minorly bit annoying. Okay, we've almost reached Prophet territory. We'll just head up the middle, bisecting as best we can. Yes! A Strength Seed and a Mystic Nut. Both of those are very handy. I believe Strength Seed is just straight up more strength, yes. Random amount, and I believe this is MP? Yes. Maximum MP has risen. Very handy. Very handy. Drolls. They hurt, but they're not danger-inducing yet. Remember, we bought those herbs for a reason. We need the money, but more than the money, we need the experience. Okay, the Druins. We've killed some Druins before. They kind of hurt. And the experience is not great, but aha! Here it is. The War Ring, or Fighter's Ring, or whatever you want to call it. We can, I believe, equip it. Chain Armor, Shield, and the War Ring. This is something that I believe drastically increases our attack. I mean, this is like the one thing we came down here for. Well, not drastically, but It helps. On top of the experience. Now we have to find our way out of here, but I think I can do mostly that. I can at least get us to the second floor where we're not gonna die. The poltergeist is, I think, the thing that we want to be wary of. I think that's what we want to be wary of. Okay, level 9. Good. 4, 6, 4, 1, and 1. And Radiant. Oh, goodness. This is that spell they talked about. And now you can see a whole lot more space. Very handy. There's stuff up there. Need to figure out how to get in there. So yeah, it's basically your torch, but slightly better. And we're gonna try and keep our MP around for as long as we can. Okay, we know there's nothing in those first 2 rooms. And herbs are starting to show their limits. Okay, now we need to safely get out of here. We have officially made profit. Okay, nothing up there. But we've officially circled around that room and I have no idea how to get in there. Wait, we're back at the beginning. We're just gonna GTFO. No reason to stick around there. See how much easier it is to navigate? When everything's just a little bit more luminous. Just a little bit more luminous. It lets you see just that little bit further. Now we just need a GTFO. Cast a few fireballs on the way out. As best we can, at least. And try and find our way out of here. This should be the lake. Yes. So far, so good. So far, everything's dropping... Okay, not great money. But they are dropping money. We can probably one-shot a scorpion. There we go. So we don't even have to fireball them anymore. Good. Ah, but Radiance is timed. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, let's try one last cast. And see if we cannot find our way out of here. Gotta be nearby. There it is. I found it. Aha! Yes, we have successfully navigated a place the guides, all the guides actually, said not to go. And, we made a tidy little profit. Now if we had a warp wing, we could go places, but we don't. So instead we get to manually walk our way back. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, we are level 9. The only thing that could trip us up is, I believe, the skeletons, because they're skeletons. Skeletons are just nasty. Okay. Okay, so if we cross that last bridge, that would be a problem. So yeah, Dragon Warrior 1 will not actually take that long. It's got some sticking points, mainly those stupid dungeons. And with their maze-like structures. But believe it or not, we've covered about half the game the ground officially has to offer. I know. I'm amazed too. Six gold a night, yes. Don't push yourself too hard. You got it, lady. Anyway, the chain armor is what we have. An iron shield is not... It's not really useful. Actually, they didn't sell a single shield over there, did they? So we only need 800 for the steel. Okay, he doesn't have anything important. A couple of herbs never hurts. A good 4 herbs never hurt. A 5 herbs. Now, anything more than 5 herbs is going to hurt you. Anything more than 5 herbs is going to hurt you. In the long run, at least. Just try and swing by the castle real quick. If I can keep fast-forwarding past it. There it is. Hello, King. 522 experience. Go on without a rest? Yes. And we have 33 MP now. We actually have a lot of magic points. Which will come in handy because there are certain enemies that's like you really want to put sleep on. Anyway, back to coal we go. I'll show you a different way around. Ah, that is why we didn't go this direction. Swamp hurts. A little. And here we are, back in the land of coal. It says the fairy flute's in there, but I don't recall where. Fairy flute is handy, and I think a requirement. I just don't recall where it is. Where would that flute be? Oh, that's probably behind one of those doors. Alright, what do you have for me? A copper sword, which I have. An axe, which is useless. I still want that armor. But we're only 700 gold off. Remember, every death takes that away from us. Oh. No. You are the innkeeper. Where's that fairy flute? Yeah, I know where it is. I know where it is. Don't we need that, though? I think it's in there, behind that locked door. just not something we can get at right now, unfortunately. So we have some grinding to do, which I'll handle off screen. As you can see here, things just they die pretty quickly, actually. What's with this odd-shaped forest here? Nothing, I guess. An odd little design. Just the basic graphics. Keep you going. Magic Drakes. So we've reached a grind point for a little bit. Wait. No, we haven't, because we can go this direction. Which technically puts us back on the first land, which is obviously not very well occupied with enemies. But here is something we need. A temple. Yes. Yes, he is. A shiny harp. Where is that shiny harp? That is good. I know where that is. Yep, that's where it is. And to do that, we need keys. And to get keys, we need to go. We're gonna want the money in order to get the shield, the armor, in order to get the harp, in order to get the keys to get the harp. Okay. Yep. I know exactly what I have to do. We're gonna have to grind for some money. Have a good rest. We'll see you guys next time. Next week for more Dragon Warrior. I will have grinded a bit. The gold will be higher. And overall we'll have more fun. Till then, folks. This is Stomping Llama. We'll see you next time.